So I just wanted to. I got a. Whoa! That bird ran. That bird just ran right into the window of this empty house. But on a real serious note, though, I got a text message this morning from my auntie, and so I'm gonna share this with y'all. A lot of people don't even know this. This is what happened. This was like, man, 2007, 2000, no, 2008, because I think I was working for Pepsi. So it's like 2008, and what happened was I was living with my uncle and auntie, and I went in the house, and the alarm went off to the house, right? So I forgot the passcode for the alarm system. Boom. So then, of course, uh, the emergency people that's on the list for the alarm system called me. So it was like auntie's mom. So she called me like, "Yo, Savalas, you all right? Everything okay?" I said, "Yeah, everything good." I said, I just forgot the passcode, for the alarm system for a moment there, because the alarm started going off the alarm started going off and all kind of stuff. Um, I think I got in the house. I think I had the garage opener or something. I hit the garage opener and went through the garage. I believe that's what happened. I don't exactly remember, or I just used my key through the front door. I don't remember exactly how I got in the house, um, what method I used. Because sometimes I had the garage key in my car, and I would hit it, boom, it would open up the garage. I would walk in right past the alarm system, all the stuff. But anyway, so what happened was the sheriffs came out, right? The sheriff's department for the city, and where I lived was, it was a predominantly white community, right? And so I took a shower. So the alarm situation, the alarm went off. I got the passcode, put it back in, do 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 do. Everything was good. Everything was straight. So I go take a shower. Boom. I get out the shower. I remember I had my 49er pajamas. I put them on. Boom, boom. And so I put my wifey beater on. Boom. And so all of a sudden I hear boom, boom, boom. I'm like, what the heck? So I'm upstairs. I come out of the room. I look over I look downstairs, and it's a cop with a gun pointing straight up. He like, get down here, get down here, get out here now. I put my hands up. I walk down the stairs. Now I got a couple tattoos on my arm. A lot of people don't know, but I got a couple tattoos. Boom, boom, boom. So it's just my mom's name and my dad's name. It's nothing crazy, but just taking to the whole situation. A black man, a nice neighborhood, tattoos, you know what I'm saying? And it was just wild. So he got the gun pointed, boom. And he came through the front door. So I must have left the door unlocked, because I don't think they didn't break the door. So anyway, I come downstairs, hands up. He got the gun pointed. I get outside, and it's a female officer as well, or a female sheriff, should I say? Boom. So they're like, get down. Do you live here? Where's your ID? Where's your ID? I'm like, yo, I live here. I said, I'm living here. My wallet is upstairs in my room. I said, my ID and everything is in there. I just, like, get down. Boom. Grab me, threw me on the ground, and the lady was there. And when I think about what happened to George Floyd, man, and how, how they had him on the ground like that, with the knee in the back, was very similar to how I was on the ground by those cops, by those sheriffs, deputies. And so the dude put me on the ground. I'm literally right outside the door of the house. The dude put me on the ground. My nipples is on the ground on the concrete. There's a little running joke from my people who know the story about my nipples being on the ground outside. My nipples is on the ground. The lady is actually watching me at this point, and they like, don't move. He's like, I said, yo, I'm on the ground. Like, my stuff is in the room upstairs, like I told him before. So the male officer goes up in the room. He goes up all the way throughout the house. I told him exactly where my stuff was at. He went in there. He found my wallet. He brought it back downstairs. He looked at the ID, looked at me, and was like, all right. He was like, I don't remember exactly what they said after that. I just remember thinking that I was about to die, like literally, right? So this is like 2008. So again, that was one incident. Um, Another incident happened when this got to be 2007 when I first moved over there with him. Same city, right? Predominantly white neighborhood. But however, this time I wasn't at home. I had my backpack. I was going to the bus stop. So my god sister, she had gave me her laptop to have because she just bought a new one, and she was like, "You going to school now? You can use my laptop. You can have it actually. I don't need it no more. I took everything off of it. You can have it, little bro." So I'm like, "Cool, thank you." Boom. So I put the laptop in my backpack. I'm going to the bus stop, walking to the bus stop, and I get to the bus stop, no problem. Boom. So I'm the only person at the bus stop. I'm 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 trying to think what that. I think it was a clinic or something right there that the bus stop was at. It was some kind of office, retail, not retail, some kind of commercial building or setup or whatever that was right by the bus stop. But anyway, it's up on a little hill, so you gotta walk up this little hill. It's actually a big hill, but you go walk up the hill, boom, it's right there. So I'm there chilling, waiting for the bus, so I go to class. A cop, I see the cop going the opposite direction. So I'm on this side of the street like I am right here, and the cop he's on that side of the street, going by. Boop. I thought nothing of it. They went, then all of a sudden they went down, busted U-turn and came back, pulled right up on me. Boop. I'm like, okay, this is weird. He sat there for a second. Another cop came. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Same thing. Pulled up. They both get out the cars. This time it's two cops, two white males. The last incident when I was at the house, it was a white male and a white female. So the cops come to me, they approach me, and they like, "What are you doing, sir?" I'm like, "I'm waiting for the bus so I can go to school." They said, "What's in the backpack?" And I like my my laptop and a bunch of my school books. They like, "You mind if we search the backpack? Look at the laptop?" I'm like, I literally, God is my witness. I absolutely did nothing at all, right? Nothing wrong, nothing for them to have to stop me. But they basically profiled me. And so this is what they said. So they take my laptop. They wasn't really interested in the backpack as much as they was interested in the laptop. They said he turned over the back of the laptop and was looking at the serial numbers and stuff in the codes. And then the only positive thing about this is that there was no guns drawn, right? And then they were like, yeah, we was getting a lot of call-ins about people's houses getting broken into and people's electronics being stolen, especially laptops. And I was like, well, okay. And now, mind you, I'm at the bus stop and told you it's right next to a commercial building of types, right? Across the street, where the other bus stop is at, it's nothing but hills. But down the road is a community. It's a housing community a little bit down the road. And nobody could have seen me because I didn't come from that way. So this cop was basically bored and seen me when he was driving by on his patrol, decided to stop me when I was sitting at the bus stop. Now, I have another incident I ran into the police with actually. This one I was younger though. So all those was like 2008, 2007, 2008, those two incidents. I got another incident where it was like 2004 where my dad and I, we had got evicted from a house that we were living in. And so there, so we was moving, we had moved stuff out. We got mostly everything out for the most part, but there was a couple things that I needed to go back to try to get. So I still had the key to the house. There was no notice or anything on the property. Oh, there's a big dog over there. I gotta watch out for Sheba. Um, and so and so it's a big old fowler out there. Ooh, two of them. So I got my dog with me if y'all didn't know. So I gotta be a little bit careful. Those two dogs got loose. Um, so I go to the house. I use my key. I get in the house, and I'm about to take some stuff out. Now I'm walking back out. I got some stuff in my hand, and I'm walking out. I'm walking like out of the bedroom or something, and I'm about to go down a little hallway. As soon as I hit that hallway, two cops, guns pointing. They walked right through the front door. Boom. What you doing in here? You trespassing. I was like, man, look, I got the key. I have my hands up. Boom. I'm walking. I'm like, I got a key. I said, we used to live here. He said, well, we got a call from some neighbors saying that this place has been uh, uh, broken into a couple times. I'm like, well, so at this point, I'm walking out the house. I got the gun. They got the guns pointing at me. I'm walking out the house. I had some stuff in my hand. I put it down, put my hands up, and I'm walking out the house without the stuff now. And they're like, yeah, man, you can't be here. If you guys don't live here anymore, then you can't be here. I said, well, I just want to get the rest of my stuff, me and my dad's stuff. He was like, get up out of here. And they straight up had the guns. How you doing? They straight up had the guns pointed at me. And I was 15, 15 years old at about the time, 15, 16, somewhere right there. And I just remember thinking, I'm about to die. They had real life guns pointing at me. Uh, I'm just like, and so I told y'all those stories to tell y'all this about the text message from what my auntie sent me this morning. She said, because I was living with her when the first incident happened, when the incident happened at the house with the alarm and the police came and all that. So she was just saying like, basically how she's happy that things didn't turn out worse. She thanked God for that, and kind of had me in my feelings because I was like, that was an incident. And I talked about the other incidents, and I was like, imagine when that happened. I was 21, about 21 when that happened, and now I'm 32, right? So that's about 10 years ago. Imagine, and I was just like, I can't imagine, like, well, I would be dead, first of all. But if I had not been here to live the life that I've been living, and it's not no glorious life or nothing like that, but the things that I've seen, the things that I've witnessed, and I told her, if they had taken my life in front of the house, I would have missed out on going to the military. I would have missed out on being a husband. I would have missed out on being a father. I would have missed out on buying houses. I would have missed out on traveling the world. I would have missed out on building other friendships, extended family, new family, and I just would have been, missing. I would have had not to have those life experiences that I got to have over the last 10 years. Having my own place, right? Because before that time, I was living, with my family. I didn't never have my own place up until that point. Um, and so you just think about how much you could have missed out on, and how blessed and how fortunate about how fortunate I am, and as far as the aspect of you know cops not or police not going that extra mile when I've run into them, and those three scenarios, because easily the time when I was 14, 15, and in the house trying to get our stuff out the house from when we got evicted, the cops could have shot me dead right there in the house if they wanted to. Boom, and I would have never got to graduate high school, right? Let alone go to college several times. But you feel me? Um, and then the other incident at my auntie and them house, I would have never got to experience the things that I just mentioned. Um, you know, it's it's sad that here in America, as an African American or African even in America, that you could be you could be shot and killed, and there be no consequences for your actions, to the extent of the consequences of if we were to do those as African Americans. The consequences seem to be, um, if not extreme, unhumane, right? So you just take all those things into consideration. It makes you think about, where you want to be, in the world. So um, definitely want to send my prayers and respects to George Floyd and his family and friends. To all the protesters, I want to send my prayers, to them too. Um, Even the looters, I want to send my prayers to them too, because I understand why they're doing it. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like, oh, what they're doing is so wrong. The part that was so wrong was when the police officer wouldn't get up off of uh, George Floyd's neck. That was the part everybody should be upset about, you know. Um, but then again, these type of agendas and deflections happen all the time in these situations. Whereas something negative happens to, somebody in the African American community, we want justice, we want peace, you know, but the the society that we live in here in America won't give us justice, won't give us peace, So when we in the black community turn to protesting, and when that protesting turn into violence or looting, and then the whole dynamic of what happened or the reasoning behind the events always get overshadowed by, oh, they're looting. Okay, what about this dude just killed this man? You know what I'm saying? And three of his friends watched, should I say? As of today, this moment, they're all in jail. The sentences are being handed out, but you know, and what I've learned recently is that um, this was all over uh, a, um, a phony $20 bill trying to be used so this dude can buy a pack of cigarettes. So there's a lot of other factors that go into play as far as that case, but the case of being black in America, that's a hell of a case.